Greeting and and salutations. Let me switch this on. So, we're going to welcome to my lab. We've got plans for today. Maybe a little bit more structure to some of what we're doing on Warframe today. In some ways more, some ways less, but so today was Tennocon. I have not had time to watch all of it. I didn't. There was like the initial thing earlier. I watched that, and then I watched the big reveal stuff later. The big live hour-long thing at the end. So I haven't had time for everything, but let me check real quick. Yeah, but it was super exciting, I think. Lots of cool stuff from the parts I did see. And I do want to do some chatting about that, and I also want to do some just chill mission grinding, farming and Warframe while we do the chatting. So I will mention, maybe if here. I'm going to post this in chat. Ooh, having some issues. Hopefully it resolves itself, the issues we're having, but I'm going to post a link to a Reddit thread in a chat. I'll do this. And then I can just pin this. In case suppose we do get messages. Then we've got that. I'm going to be using this thread to, cover some bullet points in the discussion. So yeah, if you want to, if you're unsure of what I'm talking about at any time, it's right there. Just go to the link. So I think we'll dive into a mission while we discuss, because nothing too hard, just something easy enough. Let's see. Yeah. We'll just do the gift of the lotus that I haven't done yet. And I'm going to pull up. What if I do this? Yeah, that works out. Okay.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
So, lots of cool stuff. There was also, 3 Twitch drops. I got them. There's a new melee weapon, and I think it was a new weapon, actually. I didn't double check. I don't think I have it, though, so that's the point. We also got Titania Prime. I didn't have Titania Prime before, and so that's new. I think maybe after the Gift of the Lotus, maybe we'll level Titania Prime while we attack a little. Let's see.
Toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support
So,
is inbound.
the first thing I have on this recap, and it's just the tap comment of the... Oh, almost forgot. If you want to join, just message me either in a game at DellogBlastspark or in the YouTube chat that you want to join me in the missions I'm doing, and we can get you in. Yeah, and if you want to join the discussion, just, you message and chat. Just join the discussion, yeah. So, let's see. The first thing, well, let me check. Yeah, okay, it's fine. The first thing in this recap, let's see. So, in case you didn't know, we're getting a Dubiri Pyradix stuff. They announced the Dubiri Pyradix a few years ago and have been heavily hinting that it's what's coming now. And it's been confirmed. It's coming out. Very exciting, honestly. Of course, a little disappointing that we've had to wait this long. It was more exciting when we first got shown the trailer teaser.
Incoming.
But better than late than never, I suppose. Also better late and quality than early and low quality. So we've got loads of cool out from it, and from the out panel. There's out of the hoses, and
A life support capsule to the
I don't know exactly how this is pronounced. They just have it as spelled K-A-I-T-H-E. That's what they're called.
Activating it will buy you more time.
And they've got some variants, but they're all still like skeleton houses. They all look really cool, honestly. And we'll be able to ride them around. We know that much. I don't know anything about the extent of like where we will be able to ride them, and maybe just in Dubiri, maybe at other places. I kind of lean towards just in Dubiri, but it would be cool if we could ride them other places too. We've been shown a character named Dominus Thrax. He looks
Get ready for a capsule.
cool. The character looks cool. Seems to be, I don't know, the ruler or something of Dubiri. Dubiri seems to be a very different place than the other open world so far, which is good. I'm not going to talk entirely about Dubiri yet. I'm going in order of this recap. The out direction of Dubiri, a lot of it seems to be very fractal. And I encourage you to look at some of this out yourself. I I'm not going to show it on the stream. It's not my... I don't know. I don't feel like it's my place to show it. They've got a whole out panel for you to see it. Yeah. I'll get back to Duviri in a bit. But first we've got new Prime access and... yeah, I can't show you from here. But one of them is in the game now. Korra Prime and Vanari Prime and, you know, the whole Prime package that... The whole Prime package is out. Now you can get your hands on them now, and the Prime of Balt has rotated. Oh no, attacks in the back. Yeah, if you want those. Maybe I'll get them through relics at some point. I don't know. Who knows? Probably going to be faster to get here through relics than through Sanctuary on a slot, which you have to do to get here now. So that's actually one of those things, right? I'm sure there's some weapons out with here. I don't know what they are. What is it? We've got deluxe skins. A Titania one is out now. We've got some concept out for a Zaku one. This looks pretty cool. I think we had the concept out before. I could have sworn we did, but I don't know. It's listed under the new themes on this page I'm looking at. But there is a new concept out of a cosmetic you can get with it. I'm not going to say anything about it though, because that's heavily Nuo spoilers. Like in Nuo, only if you've gotten through all of the Nuo should you look at the concept out for that spoiler. Let's see. Okay. So I love the sound of the Duviri Pyradix, and I'll get to more about that later. But this is actually the thing I am most excited for in the update. I've got to... There is going to be a werewolf Warframe. Actually... Okay, okay, I hate magnetism. One moment. Actually, I'll go between a mission. Okay, so... this is not something I have talked about yet at all on this channel. And this is something I have not gotten to mentioning. Brand new thing that I'm going to talk about myself. I love werewolves. I just love everything about them. The ferocity and stuff. And this new Warframe is kind of a werewolf themed Warframe. As much as a Warframe can be. You know the way Warframe is. Well, I mean... I assume you know the way Warframe is if you're watching this. But you might not. So I suppose I'll just say really quick. We've got like a vampire themed Warframe, and it not exactly. If you didn't
Support has been replenished.
think about it, you might not realize it's vampire themed, but I feel like this werewolf themed one might be a little closer to werewolf themed than that. I don't know. I hope so. But anyways, I love werewolves, and we're getting a werewolf themed Warframe. I will say, so the out and set, and I'll get to the other Warframe, but this isn't going to be the next Warframe. They showed us she's not very complete, this Warframe. And we've got concept out, and that's all we were shown of here. Like, lots of concept out. No model or anything like that. Whereas there was another Warframe that we were shown a model of. Oh, what's going on? I think one of my keys is stuck. Something was going on weird there.
Life support activated.
One moment. I'm going to finish this.
Another life support now available.
Yeah, no, I want to really quick show the out before we continue, because I just love it so much. So we're going to get this, then we will extract in just 50 seconds. What's going on there? What was that? What's going on? Okay, extracting it, then I'm going to really quick just put this image on the screen. It'll only be there for a moment, then we'll go back to the normal stuff. We will just go. Put this over here for all to see. There's that. There's loads more concept out. This is just one of the version. I think it's really... Oh, it's really exciting, if you ask me. I'm really excited about it anyways. Let me... That's here. Let's see. Wolf-inspired Warframe, final concept, Joe Madeira. So, it is the final concept, but we don't have anything beyond the concept. We have... Over there, we've got, like... It looks like there's almost some, like, spirit wolf stuff. She might have a tail over there in the middle, if you see that. Yeah.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
I'll just hide that, though. Anyways. I'm positively thrilled. I've got to get my hands on it when it comes out. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to... go over here. I think we should have... Let's see. In Titania Prime. Yeah.
Excellent armaments, operator.
Ooh.
Please return covered in blood. Safe and
Let's see. I'm just... Oh, I can't... Oh, what's my build on OLED Titania? I want... Okay, no. 1 second. Let me... Slight divergence to... Titania. Let's see. Upgrade. Okay, let's throw adaptation. Aviator. Streamline. Okay, let's throw some of those on. Titania Prime. And we'll work on leveling Titania Prime a little. I don't think I'll finish, but I'll do a bit of it now while we discuss. Boom. 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 And then... what was it's aviator. And okay, what else? I thought for sure we'd have filled up all the slots. And there... It's not exactly a perfect build. Don't try building my build. It's not great. Okay, I just need ability strings. Oh, I've got to build the here 2 weapons too, don't I? Strength. We'll just throw intensify on. No, she doesn't have them yet. Okay, I need to... Now, I'm just leaving here appearances. This is the thing that I've actually been really wanting a Titania Prime. And not putting in the effort to get here, but really wanting her because she doesn't go on the ground ever. Unlike the normal Titania, which lands. It's kind of... I don't like the whole landing thing she does. I know it. Maybe it's dumb. I'm just going to do exterminate. This is not the best way to level your Warframe, so don't follow my example here. But it's just something I can do a little mindlessly while having all my mind power on the Canister. Like defense I can actually lose, which is dangerous to do. Which is annoying to do, not dangerous, you know. So the next thing, where were we? Yeah, Warframe. I'm definitely getting here. And I really hope... Here's the one issue. I really hope her playstyle suits me, because there are Warframes that I think their concept is cool, but their playstyles don't suit me, and that's not good at all. Okay, where was it? There's a new Aucan. AKA what Era became. Doesn't exactly make sense to me, since I don't know exactly. I mean, I see it. It's a you can look at the out of it. I saw it earlier myself, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, already several ranks up. Okay. Already. No, what? What was I saying? Let me actually adjust this. I like that more. Okay. Because last we saw him, he was... I suppose he was dying under a scene, under a piece of rubble near the sun at the very end. I don't understand how he was exactly made to an outcome from there, but we'll probably get that explained. So there is... Oh, what am I... let's see... Yeah, I don't know. I don't entirely understand that, but we'll see. Because... Scrolling down. There's housekeeping stuff. I'm skipping that, I don't... We talked about Cobra Prime. There's a trailer for Cobra Prime if you want to see that. It's pretty cool. Go watch it. Yeah. It's got Ballas monologuing as he does. And... Oh, yes, Titania Deluxe is out now. This isn't it. I was just pointing at Titania, not the Titania Deluxe. I still need to take a closer look at it, see if I'm interested, as always, with the Deluxe skins. With the Deluxe skins with Warframes I use. I don't bother with ones I don't use, but I do use Titania from time to time. Flying around shooting people is fun. And, let's see. Yeah, it's out now. Most stuff about the Warframe. And then there's something about... So I guess there's this... other develop... Oh, I don't know what I just did. There's this other developer named Airship Syndicate. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about them and didn't have time to look anything up about them. But it sounds like they are working on a new game, possibly an MMO with digital extremes, and we're going to find out. I'd say we're going to find out more stuff about this at the Game Awards 2022, which is the information. We're going to find out more stuff, but it's more like we're going to find out anything at all, because really we weren't given anything, any information at all. All it was just, look, we're working on something. Find out more at the Game Awards 2022, and they spent a few minutes giving us that much information. Honestly, a tiny bit frustrating, but that's how PR goes, isn't it? Whoa. Okay, here I go. And dagger. Actually, I should be trying for some stealth killers. That the good way to level. But flamethrower is also fun. flamethrower is loads of fun. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm pretty indifferent on the announcement.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
New something game with. I don't really have. I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts one way or the other on it. It's. I don't know. Wouldn't really make a difference to me if they'd announced this announcement or not. Doesn't change anything for me because, yeah. So, yeah. Then, here's a big thing. We're getting a patch an update called Veilbreaker. Veilbreaker is coming soon, and I get the impression it will be about, I don't know, within 2 to 3 months, but that's just my estimate based on some, a collection of information. Oh, more accurately, I think that's when they are aiming to get it out to it. I think they would like to get this patch to us within that time period that I just mentioned. Though all they've said is coming soon, I think the time period I just mentioned is about right. Don't go off of that though, don't quote me on it. It's interesting. It looks it's going to expand a lot on stuff to do with the new WoW. It looks like we get to play as Carla some more. Like play as Carla during the new WoW some more, which is interesting. We'll have to see, honestly. Could be fun, could lose some of its charm. Like, in a way, part of its charm was that we just did it right there. So we'll have to see how that holds up. There's someone... Who am I missing? Someone up here? Ah. They were facing the wrong way. Need my wings. And we're going to one thing that I am excited about. So the Carla thing, I feel like we'll have to see about, but it looks like we're going to have Aucan fights more incorporated into the game with the including that era Aucan we saw. Then there's 2 other things we know we're getting in the update that are exciting. One of them being the next Warframe. This is the one that comes before the Wolf Warframe that I'm so excited about. This one is named Stynax, I believe, and between the name and the appearance, I'm personally getting some big Greek hoplite vibes from it. So I don't know, maybe we'll get an exalted spear and shield combo. That could be kind of interesting. I'm not nearly as excited about this one as I am about the...
Broken their ranks and they are on the run.
werewolf Warframe,
Find extraction.
though. Let's see. Okay, time to extract. Then we'll decide if we're going to level Titania Deluxe anymore. Okay, something I am extremely excited about is it sounds like we are in fact getting the Protea Deluxe in the Veil Breaker update. And I mean, I played Protea in the first mission of this stream, and I've played Protea every other time I've streamed Warframe. I'm excited about this. I'm definitely going to get it. They've got me hook, line, and sinker on this Protea Deluxe skin. I'll just mad these out real quick.
Armaments operator, please return covered in blood.
Don't know what. Okay, let's see. We definitely want these. We definitely want. Just throwing stuff on, really. Well, let's put a viral on it too. Something along these lines will work well. And that doesn't matter as much because this one's... If you've played much with this Warframe, Titania, you probably know that the duet is not as good as the Dax Pixia. It's just a fact. Just how things are. So I'm not really... I think I did a healing return build, throwing some status stuff on. I don't know. We want some fire, maybe cold radiation. Okay, sure. Don't care. Remember, if you're interested in joining me in a group, just either send me a message. If you're interested in joining in the farming, just send me a message in chat over here or stream chat. Either way works. Feel free. We can just we'll just be doing some chill farming. Nothing too exciting. We're not doing anything too demanding either, like super long survival or nothing like that. Oh yeah, and the new Warframe, Stynox, is going to be... Whoa, let's wait. It's going to be the 50th Warframe in the game. So there's that. It's a landmark. It's a milestone, you know. So that's something. We're going to really quick get our energy up before we head so I can just use my fourth ability for an extended period of time. Oh, great. Where's the alarms? Guys, don't trigger the alarms. I'm trying to So, what's next on this list? I'm probably not even getting a Steiner. Doesn't interest me too much. Of course, I'll have to wait to see the abilities, but not too interested in a Steinax at the moment. And then we've talked about Duviri is coming up afterwards. And the case of the matter is that it's a Pyradix. And as such, it takes place like both before, after, and during the Neuro. So you don't have to do the Neuro to play the Duviri Pyradix. So definitely do the Neuro, it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Okay. Honestly, this is how I want to refer to it. There's like several bullet points that kind of get to the over the course of thing on this page I'm looking at. And the case of things is that the stuff they showed off really reminds me of like a roguelite, in that they showed us how like you could do this thing where you make a decree, and then you where's the enemies? Where's the not seen anyone? You make a decree, and it gives you an effect. No, not an effect. It gives you a choice of a few different effects, and if you what's somewhere over here? Like they had one that buffs your melee damage, one that gives you a host summon, and one that gives you like a void boost thing. And so it's really reminding me like of a roguelite, and you even have respawn points in the Duviri Pyradix, and you periodically activate them. And I saw someone compare this to a Souls like, but it reminds me more of roguelites. Maybe that's just because I've been playing Dreamscape a lot the past few days, and that is a roguelite, so maybe I just have them on my mind. But it looks fun. And they've really nailed the Pyradix of Duviri Pyradix.
Inform the queens we have found their subjects.
It almost feels like a black and white Alice in Wonderland. It's got all of this fractal stuff going on too. Yeah, you also get Tashin as melee weapons, and we see like a really old Tashin. They're because Pyradixy stuff. And oh, I love Pyradixes and the things. I love mind bending and stuff, and this is all of that. So if there's anything that competes with how excited I am for the werewolf Warframe, it's to very Pyradix. It looks so cool. Almost as excited for it as I am for the werewolf Warframe. They've really got some like my logic, most specifically logic bending stuff going on in it. And it's just so fantastic. I did encourage you to check out the gameplay trailer. We saw a lot of, like, I think we saw like a whole, like 15 minutes or so of gameplay. I'm not going to just talk about everything we saw in the thread. Go watch it. It's good. There's loads of stuff in it. I love the characters' attitudes. The characters almost remind me of something from Alice in Wonderland. And that's, I don't know, a good thing? Let's say it's a good thing.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Let's see. A heavy unit. And we have been told that it's coming winter 2022. That's part of what leads me to believe the other update will be in like 1 to 3 months or something. Or at least I would assume they plan to have this one in the winter of this year, and then the other one a few like halfway between now and then. So relatively soon. They talked about lots of detail involving a crossplay, and I'll be honest, I kind of glazed over, tuned out for that, because it doesn't affect me much. I don't have a whole lot of people I play the game with, but the people I do play the game with are on PC. So, yeah. That doesn't really affect me. I'm happy for the people who are happy about it, but not something that matters for me. Wait, okay. Okay, I did say that whatever this weapon is weak. That's for high-end content. For stout out stuff, it's fun to zip around and annihilate guys. Because it's got the pretty fun Alcuin Lacan kinda stuff. It does. Let's tune that allow math. Whoops. Let's see. See, that's just so much fun. Zipping around, slicing and dicing.
And they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Wow, get right to extraction. Oh, very close to leveled. I might as well do one more. Maybe. finish leveling Titania Prime. Oh, the testing for crossplay, in case you're wondering, is soon at TM. it's soon. And they're doing a whole thing for sync. They're doing stuff with syncing stuff like a bureaucracy stack across the different version of this, because yeah, of course, if they're trying to have things the same, they have to have things the same, right? Warframe mobile, another thing I don't really have interest in. I'm a PC gamer, but Warframe mobile is currently being tested behind the scenes, and there's that new game again. Let's see. So then there's another new game. There's...
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Yeah, let's just finish leveling the Titania. The other new game... So, first off, a preface to that is that Steve, the current... what's it called, creative director of Warframe, is handing the position over to Rebecca, who is, I believe she's the community manager for Warframe at the moment. So they're changing roles around, and Steve is going to be, he's working on a new game. We got a trailer, I don't think it's a gameplay trailer, it's a cinematic trailer and all. And it... I mean, I don't know a whole lot to say about it. It kind of reminded me of if someone, like, smashed Warframe and Aladdin Arena together. And out came this trailer for this game. And fittingly, this game, at least at the moment, is called Soulframe. So it seems a bit on the nose there, but you know. Let's see. So they also posted some what's it called, open letters to the community in which they talked a bit about this decision, and they are doing some... It sounds like one of the big things is they're interested in getting... They currently have a big sci-fi thing going on at the company Digital Extremes, and they sound kind of interested in not just being a sci-fi company, but also a fantasy company, and that's where some of this is coming. And I guess they hope for the community's support, and I'm a little confused. It almost sounds like from the name Soulframe, it's got to have some in-universe connection to Warframe. That's what it feels like to me with a name like that. But from literally everything else, I don't think it's going to have that. Yeah. One sec, drink. You can reserve your name and sign up for like news, I think, and all that stuff now, but we really don't know anything about it. We saw a trailer, but the trailer didn't really communicate much. We've got a page with stuff, but the page doesn't communicate a whole lot. I mean, I love the systems in Warframe, but I also don't know what that means for this new game. I know there are people, I saw people discussing, saying, I trust people saying stuff like, I trusted them years ago when they started Warframe, so I trust them now. And,
Queens will not be pleased.
that's fine. And in fact, I might even end up supporting them when they open it for pre-order or Founders Pack or whatever it is they open it for. But at the moment we have zero information about it other than like fantasy. We've got visuals, cooler visuals at that, but visual. We've got a genre. We've got a name, and we've got visuals. We don't know how the visuals have to do with the game, though, if that makes sense. So we still know like nothing about this thing. There's a website. If you want to know what I'm talking about, type solarframe.com in. It's exactly that. You'll get the website. It's got like a little kind of cipher thing you have to do to pull up Mo, and I was confused at it for longer than I care to admit, but once you get through it, you can see some of the just images from the trailer. It's nothing new if you see the trailer, and you can sign up for the newsletter and like reserve a username there, which I suppose I should do. But I'd really like to know more about what this thing actually is. And that is about it for the news from Tennocon, I think. There's probably more things, but that's it for what's in this recap, and I can't remember anything else at the moment that I want to talk about, at least. We're not going to do a terribly long stream tonight. Besides Tennocon, I've had a... not even including Tennocon, I've had a rather lengthy day. Tired. Need sleep. But we're going to do a bit more. I got myself a couple prime things from Baroque too already. Do I want some more? So we might do a little. So Bureaucrator is here, in case you didn't know. For people who got their digital pack, the Tennocon digital pack, my Bureaucrator is at the Tennocon relay for a week with literally all his things. I do not have all his things. There are things I'd like to get. I prioritize mechanics by far. So there's some mods and a weapon or two that I would like. But, and then there's also a couple of cosmetics I've considered getting. But I'm not going to have time to get all of these things. Let me check here. There we go, maxed out Titania Prime. I'll have to... Actually, let's check out the Deluxe and the shop really quick. I'm not buying it now, but... Titania? Wait, really? That's... strange. Usually they do more than just a cyan Dana on the skin. Usually they also do like a weapon skin as well. I'm going to look at it for just a minute. It looks pretty cool. It almost reminds me of like a cyberpunk take on a Titania. Right there. Like drones instead of furies kind of thing. It's cool.
Everything in orders?
I'll have to decide if I want to get that. I might get it. I haven't decided. Bum. Yeah, see, Protea is by far my most used trophy. I wonder if that's reflected in my stats. Yep, Protea, 40% of the time. Yeah. Let's see. What was it called? It was a Warframe. It was this. Oh, maybe actually we'll stick on a theme with what we've been doing. So here's Baruch. I have a... I don't know, there's a Mado missing, I don't remember what. Doesn't matter too much, it's just going to be a stout out mission. So I've got this endless lullaby build. This is so good. For ranking up. Oh, I have a new stand. Oh, this is like brand new. This is this fan new, I think. I could be wrong. Could easily be wrong. So we'll literally finish leveling this thing in one mission, you'll see. Boom. What's its crit? That's status, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just do a classic condition overload build because it... What is it? Status. Do, 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 do. Well, just do this. And watch this. It'll get leveled so quickly. I will just go... I don't know. I'll probably not going to keep those like that. But we're just going to put them all to sleep and slaughter them. It works great. Yeah. Might do another stream of Warframe this next week during a bureaucratier's visit in order to get some more ducats and maybe get let's see. This is cool. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, get some more ducats to buy some more stuff from Bureau. So watch this. You just build a bunch of duration and range. Get his augment endless lullaby. Just have a melee weapon equipped and try not to get hit. There's also an arcane that gives you like invisibility or something on a melee kill. Very useful with this. I do not have it. There's so many arcanes that I would like to get that I do not have. Okay, this isn't going as well as usual. Okay, here we go. Ah, come on, they got us.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Just a killing spree. I don't know what exactly breaks your stealth always, and it would be substantially better with that Mad arcane I mentioned, but you know. It's the, oh no, I'm dead. Okay, I guess I should just kill the Axima. These funs are cool. They don't seem particularly unique, but maybe they've got something unique. Let's see. Aviator. No. They just seem purely normal. Nothing wrong with that. Just how they are. Just how these fans are. Yeah. Ah, come on. Oh, is the shadow come? Okay. I just have this weapon, but we should be fine. It's just Shadow. Come here. Come here, Shadow. Where are you? Ouch. Hey. Oh, also, you know, unequip. Don't have a companion that will attack if you try doing this lullaby build. I didn't come up with this, by the way. It's just a build I use, and if you want to copy it, go ahead. Okay, the Aximus units are annoying. I haven't tried this since the new Aximus revoke. I think that's going to substantially hinder my affinity gain. But I think I may still be able to get at this all the way level. In the single mission. I think it can still happen. So what I need to do is I need to go kill the flaming Aximus guy, right? Whoa, oh, I'm dying. Okay, that should probably put them to sleep, right? Right? Yes. Then we can build up our stealth multiplier nice and... This is more interesting than a lot of ways of leveling, ranking up thing, but it's mainly doable with melee. I hate it when it does that. It just decides to point you to an enemy that is across the map from you, going, hey, you need to take this guy out. And then I'm guessing after I kill this one, it'll send me back to where I was. You don't technically have to kill these at all. There's no reason to. Other than the Mauku being on them. Yep, back this way. But the Mauku's not going to move until you kill them. So there's that. So, one moment. As far as the Warframe, I want to talk about it more. So, here's some things to... Okay, I was going to say too hopeful. I'll change that. Some things I hope for.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Watch yourself. Rainier are on the way.
And so I showed, I still have it up here. Yeah. Those like kind of wolf spirits there. Also, okay, the big mouth. And if I can show this later if there's anything. So, thing is, I'm kind of hoping she has an ability to summon the wolves or the wolf spirit or the howl pack, the something. I think that would be cool. Especially given the concept out, it would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? I see, this is perfect when they get piled up like this. Would be cool if she had a bite attack in some way. And maybe it would be cool if she had an ability or something, some way to go on all fours and run around like that. Come on. See, we've got half of the guys left to kill, and we're at that rank 27. Easy. But I do have technically the event affinity booster as well as an affinity booster, I bet. Don't expect this good of results of Yodrin at the time without both of those. Let's see. Yeah, it would be so cool if there was an ability where she just goes feral, all foe and such, and maybe at that point is when she gets to use her bite attack, you know, or something. Because actually, as I saw someone point out in a comment related to this Warframe, wolves don't use their claws, they pin and bite. And from what I know, that sounds accurate. Okay, we've just got to kill enemies and extract. Water. Don't forget to drink water. So. Whoa. I will say my lullaby build here doesn't have like any survivability on it, as you've probably noticed. Because it just assumes that they're going to be asleep and so they can't attack me. So like my operator has more survivability. Let's kill these guys. It's going to be some time until we get the werewolf Warframe, but I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it. Oh, it's going to be great. I really hope they do it well. There's a chance they could do it. Oh, I suppose this is the first time this has crossed my mind. I hope she's powerful. And not like, in most Warframes in the game, you can find a way to make powerful. So you can find some build to make them powerful in some way, and most of the time there's something you can do. But there are Warframes like the silver one that was added fairly recently. What's her name? What's your name? Oh, this is bothering me. Let's check what's your name. I'm referring to Yarali, end of the alphabet. From what I've heard of Yarali, no one's found any way to make her particularly strong. Most Warframes you can make at least strong for like certain mission types. Hopefully this new Warframe, the werewolf one, I don't care too much about the Hoplite one. Hopefully the werewolf one has some build that
After all,
is powerful and scales well. That's a big thing, scaling well. Like, I'm sure even your rally can rip through things and it's a stout out with the right build. But, I mean... So, I don't think I've literally ever fought anything that's as high up as, like, level 200 in this. But, I mean, I fairly often do Soti. I don't do it every day. I haven't done it today. But so to you face guys level 100. I also do some arbitrations for window. And in arbitrations you also fight guy level 100 easily. So I think as long as things can scale damage rise at least that high, preferably at least a bit higher than that, preferably mid 100, maybe not necessarily all the way up to 200 as far as I'm concerned. Some people are very concerned about that sort of thing. I don't care, but as long as the werewolf scale is that high, I think I'll be satisfied with the strength of them up here. Yeah. Let me check the stream. Yeah. Seems we've been having some issues with stream health today. Let's see, do we want to do anything? Oh, I know, I should have. That'll help my computer a bit. Whoops. Should have done that earlier. I'm going to switch back to Protea, my favorite Warframe. Little lag there. I think I saw something also about maybe something's going on with oh whoops, no, that won't do. With them nerfing AoE weapons. I didn't delve into seeing what that was about, though. I personally would like to know more, but I do not at the moment have that information at my fingertips. So, yeah, so I'm guessing that there's other stuff, such as possibly that I don't I am not currently informed about, and I'm going to try to get myself that information. Yeah, I think we will color the stream a little short here for today. Oh, isn't... And yeah, I've had a long day, and I think we will just keep it to a relatively short stream, just mostly kept to the talking about the brand new news, the exciting stuff, some exciting chat about that stuff. Yeah, that's what we'll keep it to. Remember, if you want any reference to the information I talked about in the... that yarn right there. That's exactly why we're calling it a bit early. I just had a big yarn, and I've been doing a lot of yarns during this stream. But yeah, if you want any information, any source, if you have any question about the sourcing of my information, right over there in the chat, and should be there on the replay chat. You're watching this later. There's a link to the Reddit. It's the top comment on this post. It's not the post itself. Just look at that. Very useful, very handy. Lots of links on that comment. And yeah, until next time. No, okay, I don't know how to do 7. Yeah, until next time, always try to have a blast. Bye.